What's up, everybody? Coach AD is back, and I'm here with a new video, new little stream where I'm gonna go through some of the top areas, food places to eat in the Chicagoland area, restaurants. Now, again, there's plenty of restaurants out here, plenty, but here's five that a lot of people may actually know about and that are, kind of common. It's a lot, and some of these I really like. There are some I'm more familiar with than others, but I just want to point these out just in case if people would just like to know because, it's like in every area, there's a whole bunch of types of restaurants and stuff that we may not have in the area that you may live in. Like, for example, I always wanted like a Whataburger or a California pizza restaurant and places like that, but we don't have that anywhere near out here. But that's what makes certain places special. It all depends on where you stay, where you live, and what's there. But I just wanted to let y'all know too, if y'all hear a little choppiness in my voice, I got just a little choppiness. It's not too bad. It has been extremely cold around here the past 3 to 4 days, but that well below. So a little choppiness, but I'm on this, and I'm a oh, and this is not going to be in any type of order or anything like that. Like, it's still like, to me, like top five, but like no specific order. Okay. All right, then we're going to get to the first one. The first one I would like to point out, Chicagoland area restaurant I think is good, is Beggars Pizza. Now, a lot of people may know about this. This is a real popular one. I remember when we did the review on the food channel of this actually got a lot of views, because people know this. They really are kind of distinct and they really do have a unique flavor. And I'm going to show you what their pizza look like in a second. So what do I have to say about Beggars Pizza? Like, honestly, I like Beggars Pizza a lot. I wasn't the biggest fan like back in the day, but nowadays I really do like it a lot. Like, especially like they thin crust pizza, like they just got a real good flavor. Like, they sausage to me is just so good. The cheese is thick but actually really good, and it's definitely worth checking out. The sauce is extremely like it is saucy too. Like, you can see it right here. This is what their pizza look like. It's real saucy, good cheese, good ingredients. The crust isn't bad. Has a somewhat sweet flavor, but again, the ingredients are just so good. I say the only thing about Beggars is the price, that it is pretty expensive. I mean, I remember before the whole, inflation thing that's going on now, even then it was still like over $20 or so, depending on what you was getting and stuff like that. But nowadays, yeah, it's definitely on the expensive side, but it's still, to me, I feel like worth it, especially on like a, occasion or something like that. I know a lot of people still go to Beggars, so that's number five. All right. And if anybody, and just to let people know, if anybody, you know what I'm saying, got places that they really like, that they know is more in their area, shoot, I would like to know, hear about it too. You could even leave it in the comment section later. But let's get to the next one. All right. The next one I wanted to put up is Mr. Submarine. Yes, Mr. Submarine. Man, I remember the commercials of this place growing up. When I was a kid, I remember the commercials. Like, I can't fully remember how they used to go, but they used to be like, Mr. Submarine. Like, and they were really cool too. Really cool, laid back commercials. And they always had like good prices and stuff like that. And Mr. Submarine is still like pretty relevant. They are still in a lot of areas out here. They may not get talked about as much as what they used to, Again, they don't even have commercials anymore, which kind of sucks. It really does suck. Hold on one second. Let me hit this. Let me hit this code. It really does suck that they don't have commercials anymore. But this place is still like one of my most favorite restaurants out here, especially when it comes to a sub sandwich. Like, let me explain why. Mr. Submarine, I'm telling you, got some of the most best prices ever. And like when you order the stuff, they give you a lot. No matter what you get or order, you will get a lot and you will get a nice variety. Let me show you some of that stuff. And they subs do be thick like that. You could definitely get them thick like that. And they got all the meats, right? Roast beef, all of that, turkey, everything. Good milkshakes. That's another thing about Mr. Subs that's so like totally underrated. The milkshakes. The milkshakes there are just amazing and very affordable. But my favorite stuff to get is their subs. I love their turkey subs. I love their Mr. Subs. They got other good items too. Their salads are very hefty and well worth it. Just an all around good place to go, especially if you like a variety of subs at an affordable price. So that's number 2, Mr. Submarine. All right. Number 3. Now, this one, a lot of people may know about. A lot of people may know about this one because out of all the ones on this list, this one is actually probably the most popular indeed out of all of them. And that's the one on the front of the cover, right? That is Portillos, which you already seen. That's the background picture. That's the thumbnail. Portillos hot dogs. And as you can see, they got a lot of other stuff too. You can see it. Hold on. I can take myself. Yes, they got beef, they got burgers, they got salad, they got it all in there. But what I really think they're mainly known for, though, is their Italian beefs. Like most people that hear from that talk about Portillos, they always talk about, oh, they got the best Italian beefs and this and that. Now, I done had some of the Italian beefs before, and I won't consider it to be some of my favorite, but I'll tell you one thing though. Every time I go past Portillos out here, I promise you that thing is damn near always packed. Just like Chick-fil-A, it's just always packed. It always has a long, long line. And there is no going to a Portillos and you only in there 15 minutes. I don't think so. I don't think so. That better be one slow ass day at Portillos. And this is what some of their stuff looks like. And that Italian beef do look pretty good, I will admit. Got the nice dip on the side. Portillos is a fancy restaurant. They're fancy. They're fast food, but they're fancy, with it. And they are expensive as well. Like for fast food, they are a little on the higher side, I will admit. Now, this restaurant, to be honest, I'm not too fluent with it as other ones, so I can't tell y'all the most I can about it. But from what I tried, it was all right. I'm not going to say it was bad. I wish I could have had more or tried more, and when I did try it, I didn't even go there myself. Someone actually got it for me. So, but I know about it. People always talk about this restaurant. It's a very trendy spot. I'll put it like that. So there you go, Portillos. If you want to check something out in the Chicagoland area, you may not, and you go check this out. Check Portillos out, and you will see what I'm talking about. It'll be like I said, it'll be a line in there just as long as Chick-fil-A be like that out here too. Just be packed. But we know Chick-fil-A is damn near everywhere. All right, that was number 3, right? Yeah, that was 3. All right, we on number 4. Number 4. Oh, this is a good one. This one I really, really like too. I really like this place. Harold's Chicken. Harold's Chicken. Yes, if you ever come to Chicago, you have to try out Harold's Chicken. You have to. I know you hear me clapping in the background because that's how serious it is. I'm just tell you right now at the gate, like I think like my favorite part and a lot of other people's favorite part about Harold's is the sauce. The mild sauce that they use is got to be one of the best tasting sauces when it comes to chicken, fish, even fries, like even on French fries, that sauce just goes so perfectly well with it. And their chicken too. They don't got that slim chicken, some places you go to, they'll have slim chicken, half little bitty party wings. No, these wings be fat. These wings be thick, full, and they put the salt. You want the pepper, you want the lemon pepper. The fish is good. You can go ahead and see this is what it's looking like. That's just, I think that's fish right there. And that you see the fries popping. I think that's fish, or it could be chicken, but it looked more like fish to me. And you see all the sauce on it. Man, this is just looking at this is just like, man, you could just eat this whole thing and it'd be just so delicious and it'll be so filling. Harold's Chicken. Now, Harold's Chicken is slightly expensive too. Maybe not as expensive as some of these other places that I mentioned on this list, but they're definitely slightly up there. But I will give Harold's credit when it comes to their prices because they do got a good variety of stuff, and they do be having like good deals. They be having like buy one, get one free. They be having lunch specials and stuff. So you could definitely find something that you would like. And they, again, a good variety. Good variety. They got a lot of that other stuff too. I didn't mention all the other stuff they got, but it's a lot more. But the main thing is the chicken and the fish and the fries and the sauce. That's like the main thing. And it's super addictive. Super addictive. All right. All right. Yeah. Somebody said no. I see that voting poll. Somebody said nope, they not hungry. Somebody said they were hungry though. I see too. But last but not least, and this might be my favorite place on this list. Man, if I had to choose, it would be between the one I'm finna mention and Harold's. But I don't know, man. But the one I'm finna mention, I think, is my most favorite spot out of all 5 of these spots. And I'm finna show y'all real quick. And that is, let me show y'all, Aurelio's Pizza. Aurelio's Pizza. This is definitely one of my favorite spots out here in the Chicagoland area. It got a lot of locations out here, too. This place does have a decent amount of locations, just like most of the other ones that's on this list. And now I know like what makes Aurelio's so good. Aurelio's is more of like an Italian style type of pizza place. It's more the Italian style. And they do a very, 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 very good job with their pizza. That's honestly my favorite thing about them is their pizza. Like their pizza, the flavor, the sauce, the ingredients, the way they do their crust, it's just so perfect. Like they just do everything just so perfect. Like they got a good style to them, and their menu is huge. Their menu is huge. They got all kinds of specialty pieces, the salads, anything, a huge, whatever you want, fried mozzarella sticks, all of that, all what you would expect at an Italian pizza restaurant, pasta. Pretty good service too. Their service is pretty good, damn good actually. And man, the sauce is wonderful. Just make sure you let me show y'all. This is what Aurelio's pizza look like. Just make sure you watch that heat on this one. Like out of all the pizzas, this pizza gets extremely hot. I don't know why. It's the way they cook it, but This one is the one that might burn you. Make sure you be patient and make sure you make sure this pizza cool down. Cause man, you really can burn yourself up pretty badly with the cheese on this pizza. But it's so good and so addictive, so flavorful. Again, one of the best sauces ever. That thin crust is like my favorite thin crust of like all pizza places. Period. To me. Period. Um, Now, what would I say on the price end though? On the price end, I would say, yeah, this place is a little pricey. Maybe not as pricey as Beggars Pizza, which I mentioned earlier, but it is more on the pricier side, but well worth it. Well worth it though. Well worth it when it just comes to the quality. Every time I buy a pizza from them, it always comes out like perfect and great, just like how you would like it. It don't never really be anything really wrong. Man, oh man. I wish I could show y'all more of Aurelio's pizza. I wish I could. If y'all go to the food channel, because don't forget the food channel, as you can see at the bottom, follow that Mr. Money AD Food Review 7724. That's the handle. So if you want to see the videos, because I got videos for all of these places that I showed, except maybe Portillos. I don't think I did one on that, but more than likely you will see Aurelio's, you will see a Mr. Sub, you will definitely see a Beggars, because we did one of those not too long ago. And yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. And it's way more, way more places out here, way more to show. But those places I just showed, I'm telling you, if you ever had the time out in Chicago, if you ever was out there, if you seen any one of these spots, I'm telling you, you might want to stop in there and you might want to check it out. And just so you know, let them know AD sent you. Let them know I sent you. Let them know Coach AD said, hey, let anybody ask who told you, say, yeah, this guy named Coach AD, he told me to come down, man. He said this place was great. And if you really, really enjoy it and love it, I would definitely love to hear the feedback. Most definitely. So we'll go over the list one more time. So if anybody late came in or any latecomers or skippers come through, we can show them real quick. So number 5 was Beggars Pizza. We lay it on thick. Number 4 was Mr. Subs or Mr. Submarine. roast beef and corned beef. Oh yes, they have such good roast beef and corned beef. Number 3 was Portillos, hot dogs, and much, much more. But like I said, I don't know. But out here, it's like people really just talk about their Italian beefs. Like, I swear, people are like so obsessed with their Italian beefs out here. But they're called Portillos hot dogs, though. Number 4 or number 2, Harold's Chicken. Definitely one of the best restaurants out here, in my honest opinion. Harold's Chicken. Check it out, especially if you like chicken and fish. Definitely check it out. And last but not least, number 1, Aurelio's Pizza. Again, one of the best pizza places in my honest opinion out here. My favorite pizza place out here. It's hard to compete though, because there's so many other like really good ones, but I just love Aurelio's so much. This is the type of pizza where you eat like 4 or 5 pieces and you still want to go back. You full. You full, but you don't care because it's just that damn good. So you still just want to go back for more and more and more. This is that place. And again, amazing service. The service is pretty good. So, yeah, and that's my list. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. And again, any donations to the Cash App will be well appreciated. Much love to y'all. I'ma holla at y'all on a later tip. This will be a quick one for y'all to go through. And I'll see y'all guys later. Peace out.